Hi guys, and welcome to a special squad builder by myself, Bateson87. This one is a team which I hold close to my heart, not on FIFA 17, but when I first started doing FIFA properly, back in FIFA 13, I would say, yeah, FIFA YouTube, I started doing properly in FIFA 13. Now you guys may have known that there is a channel favourite, it is Esswein. Esswein is a channel favourite. When the retro cards were announced and released on Friday, I went mental because Esswein was back. I'm still looking around. I'm sure I had a phone case with me and Esswein on, but I can't seem to find it. But if you guys have seen my Twitter, you may have seen the image, which I did post on Friday. And it was a reason. Now, back in FIFA 13, Esswein was the boy. He was ridiculously overpowered. Now, overpowered is thrown around a lot, but recently the FIFAs which have been released now, guys, the players represent their ratings. It's just a given. There is a few other players like Butland and Bailly maybe as well, but Esswein was the #1 overpowered striker on the game, which sends me back to a formation which I actively use on the game as well, which was the 3-5-2 formation. So what I've done today, something a little bit interesting. I've tried to recreate the team, guys, which I used in FIFA 13 to topple KSI and make him give me a Team of the Year team back in the day, which I went and sold, guys, and did obviously buy myself a PC to be able to continue the dream of YouTube, and I'm here as we are now. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes, or cheat game codes, guys, go and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If we're trying to hit over 5,000, 6,000 likes, guys, that'd be awesome for this video. And remember to subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. Your support on the channel recently has been absolutely insane, and I can't thank you guys enough, especially with all the videos that I have been putting out. So like I said, guys, this team is recreating the team that I had in FIFA 13. It was a team, no special cards. It was a bog standard Bundesliga team with maybe 1 or 2 expensive players in there, but this one's a little bit different. As you guys do know, players cost a shit ton. Now, in the goalkeeper position, guys, we have the 98 rated Manuel Neuer. Absolutely awesome goalkeeper. I've played 476 games with him already since Team of the Year. I absolutely love him and trust him every time I do play him in the team. On the right hand side, we have the highest rated centre back in the Bundesliga, guys, which is Boateng, 90 rated. Back in FIFA 13, he was not 90 rated. This guy was 79 rated, and in fact, I am going to pull up the team now just so I can compare. And if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, guys, go and follow me on Instagram, as you will be able to see the team which I am recreating it from, and you guys will have seen it on the thumbnail as well. So, right hand side was Boateng, 79 rated centre back. Next to him was another 80, well, he was 80 rated back in the day, played for Wolfsburg as well. It is Naldo. Naldo was fast as hell in previous games, same with Boateng as well. Boateng, Naldo, and the third one on the left-hand side was actually Santana, Felipe Santana. He was a Brazilian centre-back for Borussia Dortmund. You can't get close to him. He's not in the game either, so I've had to use someone else to recreate, guys. And we have gone with the informed Socrates. He's the only one I can think who is very similar to how Santana plays. And obviously, if you guys play Bundesliga teams now and come up against him, you'll always see Socrates in the centre-back position, and he's very, very difficult to get past. Now, in the CDM position, on the right-hand side, we used to have someone else, which was Gundogan. You guys know where Gundogan plays, now he plays in City. Very difficult to link up with. So what we've done is we've gone for a replacement to Gundogan. I had him as a Pitbull-style player. You guys have heard me refer to this guy, Renato Sanchez, numerous amount of times as a Pitbull-style player. Very, very similar stats as well, and does the same job as Gundo did. Gundo had a decent shot on him as well. In the highlights you're about to see with the team, guys, Renato Sanchez did score an absolute worldie for me. In the CDM position on the left-hand side, we have Gustavo. He was an 81 rated CDM, Brazilian obviously for Bayern Munich, but now obviously he's a Brazilian one for Wolfsburg, and we've got his moustache card in the team. On the right-hand side, we have the first retro card in the team, guys. And it is Blaszczykowski, the Wolfsburg Polish guy. He played for Dortmund back in the day. And I don't know if he's got very similar stats. I've not really compared him, but I've had to play around with him in 4 games, and he got 1 assist. I packed him as well. That's one of the reasons why I did do this. Now, in the left-hand side, I used to have a guy called Elia. Elia was a 5-star skiller and very, very sweaty. Unfortunately, he's at Feyenoord now, so I have moved away from him. The next replacement and I used to play him as well with Schürrle when he was at Wolfsburg in the left midfield position. But in fact, we've gone with a replacement for the 5 stars, guys, and we have gone with Douglas Costa from Bayern Munich, just because he's got the 5-star skills, very similar pace, very similar stats actually to how that Elia card used to be. In the cam position, we can't use the card I wanted to. It was Diego. If you guys have seen Diego in previous years, Brazilian cam, very small, brilliant at free kicks. He's not in the game anymore, so I've had to put a replacement in from him. This card is obviously only Wolfsburg and PSG on this game, but we do have the Wolfsburg Draxler, who is going to replace Diego to jump on into the team. So the front three, it was always about Diego, it was always about Esswein, it was always about Royce. So we've got 2 of the front three. We have got Marco Royce, guys, and it is a left forward position, 89 rated. Absolutely awesome striker. He's on 8 chemistry as well, I do believe. And you can see, guys, in the 16 games, 7 goals, 4 assists. And we haven't played him much times as a striker either. And the final one is our special little boy, which is Esswein. But don't worry, guys, I will be giving a scathing review of him because I know a lot of people are very interested in my opinion of him. I may use the wrong chem style. He's going for over, and maybe just under 50,000 coins now, but it's still a lot of money to some people. So if you guys do want to know my review of Esswein and a few of the other players in the team, feel free to stick around to the highlights, as I will be talking a little bit more in depth about them and seeing whether it's worth your money to go and purchase them, because I was really looking forward to this Esswein, and let's go and find out, guys, what I actually thought. But it was nice to have a play around with this compared to the team. Like I said, guys, if you guys want to see the team that I did have in FIFA 13, go and check out my Instagram. It is instagram.com/Batesn87, simple. And drop a follow on there, guys, and you'll see some obviously FIFA themed stuff on my Insta. So leave a like rating, guys, subscribe if you're not, and we'll be back in a sec to show you the highlights we did manage to get with this awesome wager team. So guys, moving on into the highlights of the team, it's going to be the highlights in the background and me talking about the players, because as mentioned, guys, Esswein is a pretty hefty amount of coins if you wanted to buy him. Could obviously go down with the rewards coming out on Thursday and stuff, but is he worth the money? No, he's not worth the money. Esswein is a little bit of a letdown of a player. Obviously, he still scores really sweaty goals, but that's going to be a given anyway. Draxler was one of the standout players in the team. He was very good, and obviously going to pay an inflated amount for him because he's not... That card isn't in packs anymore. He's obviously at PSG, but he is a very good player. Esswein, honestly, there's so many better alternatives to Esswein. It's a shame that he isn't anywhere similar to how he was in FIFA 13, back when he was an absolutely beastly player. The goals he scored, bundly goals against subscribers, you know, horrible stuff. And there was a few opportunities where he was clear cut and should have been doing the business, but he wasn't. He was putting them wide. He struggled to hit the ball on target, which was really frustrating me. And I feel a little bit let down because I was hyped for this card, and then obviously it turns up and it's not the card which I expected to play with. But Błaszczykowski, on the other hand, is very similar to how he was in FIFA 13. Sweaty, decent pass, pace. That's all we wanted from him. But Esswein, we wanted the shooting, and unfortunately we didn't get that. He literally could have had about 10-15 goals in 4 games, and he ends on 4 games, 4 goals and 1 assist, which isn't the best when you're paying 50-40k for a striker like that. Now the card types look very nice, don't get me wrong, guys, they do look very nice, but if you guys are like I was, and Esswein won your games, he won Team of the Year players, he won plenty of coins off when we did wagers, then unfortunately this isn't a card for you. He definitely isn't, and I've seen a lot of people complain about him on Twitter saying he's not as good as I was expecting, and unfortunately that's what you're going to get, guys, from an 81 rated striker. So like I said, plenty of different alternatives in the league to put on in there. Marco Royce, we know how good Marco Royce is, even on 7 or 8 chem that he was on in this team, guys. He did the business for me, so I've no complaints with him. The 2 midfielders, Ronaldo, Sanchez and Gustavo, were awesome. Really enjoyed them 2 together. Literally reminded me of the old Gundo and Gustavo link. The defence was rapid, a little bit misshaped, but I'm going to be putting that down to probably how the 3-5-2 works in FIFA 17 compared to the previous FIFA. Back in FIFA 13, 3-5-2 was godly. It was a godly formation, and unfortunately that isn't the case anymore in FIFA. But the defence is alright. Keeper, we know how good Neuer is, guys. Neuer's absolutely ridiculous. it was fun to have a play around with the team, but I don't think you'll see me again using this team, especially the formation, especially Esswein. I don't think you'll see me rocking with Esswein in any videos in the future. We were able to manage to get it done though. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me play with it. I had a little bit of fun. It was nice to rekindle some memories, but the memories, unfortunately, are staying back in FIFA 13. They're not going to be rekindled, and it's not going to be a team which is on that level of that FIFA 13 team. So if you guys have enjoyed the video, leave a like rating, subscribe to me if not subscribed already. If you guys have used Esswein, let me know your thoughts on him, whether you like him or you think that I'm wrong in what I'm saying. But unfortunately, I don't like him, so don't waste your coins, guys.